Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. We are here with more XDefiant news, and we have a minor patch drop from the XDefiant team. Now, it doesn't cover everything, it just covers a lot of the socials and some miscellaneous issues basically for the UI and how players navigate that, especially for Xbox, PlayStation, and a little bit for the Ubisoft Connect PC players as well. But before we do that, don't forget, hit a sub, hit a like, and hit that notification bell as well. It would really help this video. It would help the channel grow, and I just want to bring more XDefiant content to you, and I hope you're enjoying it. But what we're going to do is we're going to get into the patch notes. We're also going to get into a kind of a question that Mark Ruben put out the other day about a new playlist, and then also the overall patch that is coming next week, which we'll kind of look at for the sniping, flinching. If you haven't noticed, if you're shooting a sniper, they don't have any flinch, they're able to take you out one shot. Also bunny hopping, strafing, and then hopefully they look at bullet reg and kind of the latency and the ping spikes as well. So hopefully the game get balanced out. But let's get into the patch notes. So basically what we have here for the social, while in a party, we now display the most restrictive crossplay settings among the party members as it applies to the whole party, and fix the issues where party members with different crossplay settings couldn't matchmake. Fixed an issue with displaying incorrect player names on the same social screens. Fixed a crash caused by spamming open and close view party invites, but who would even do that? I love that. Calm down. On console, Ubisoft Connect party invites could be displayed if you're coming from Xbox or PlayStation Network friends. That's fixed, along with some other weird invite related things. The miscellaneous is basically fixed. Some missing terrain textures when playing joined matches in progress on some maps. Input based matchmaking settings that is now updates correctly after changing it on Xbox, and fixed a thing on PlayStation 4 where people could sneak into places they shouldn't be via the PlayStation 5. Activities and security improvements various across the line as well. So yeah, basically like people were just having an issue with the socials and the user interface as well, and how they were interacting with things as well. So it seems like they've done a small little thing, and later on in this video we'll get into it. Like Mark Ruben does mention, these things were already in place as the game was launching. It just took, as I said, 2 weeks for that to be able to implement it and to be fully incorporated into the game as well. But it's nice to see that. But we do have another kind of hint, and I wanted to bring this a couple of days ago. It was on the 1st of June for Mark Ruben. He asked about a 24/7 playlist, and basically if they made a 24/7 playlist, would you want one with 3 maps like option 1, or one map like option 2, or would you not want a 24/7 playlist at all? Basically 3 maps in a 24/7 playlist: Arena, Noodleplex, Puerto Beto, if I'm saying that correctly, or a single map like Arena. Don't play 24/7 playlists. I'm kind of mixed, but it's nice to see them ask the community the questions. I don't mind a 24/7 playlist with one singular map like Arena, but I feel like the 3 maps that he mentioned, like Arena, Noodleplex, and that, they are the best ones. So I wouldn't be too off on that, but I just feel like it can get very tedious, and then you can run down the playability of the maps. I know in a couple of more weeks we're going to get 3 fresh maps, and it's going to look good, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of that. Also, we do have another little update from Mark Ruben. Basically what he says is the happy 2 weeks after launch, the patch that is going out, which we just went through this morning, is a minor patch with just a few things we worked on right when the game was shipped. But one thing to highlight is that on Xbox, if you turn off crossplay, you should now be able to matchmake with anyone on Xbox. Like, I didn't think it's a big idea or a big problem, but look, it's a factor that you're allowed to do. So it's great to see it fixed. I did have a friend who was playing on Xbox. And the thing is, when you have to go into the settings on Xbox, it actually covers every game that has crossplay. So it's not like a feature within the game like XDefiant that you can do on PC or PlayStation. You knock off crossplay, it's for that particular game. But on Xbox, if you knock that feature off, it's across all games that has crossplay. So you do have to go into your settings naturally and turn it on and off. And a lot of people on console think if they're matching with PC players, they're going to be outmatched, but it's actually the console players that have more of an advantage, or controller players, when they have aim assist and stuff like that as well. It's a little bit different, but they always use an excuse of hacking. I don't know why, but it's a thing. and it's fixed now, which is pretty cool. We also have another update from Mark Ruben, which was a couple of hours ago when this patch was released. It says also next week's patch will be the one to look out for, with a lot of gameplay changes, which it's great to see. Snipe and flinch, BH, screen shakes, stuff like that, and some hit reg netcode changes. And remember, with hit reg and netcode, no one change will fix everything, but we'll keep making improvements. I just mentioned that. And I was happy to see this, like the strafing, the bunny hopping, the sniper flinch. I've came to games where I've really had great success, and I've really enjoyed it. Now, I'm not saying that I've dominated in these games, but like I've come out with like maybe 28 for 10 or you know, 18 for 8. And it's been a good game. It's been enjoyable. We've just got the objective. We won the game or lost the game by a few. But there's other games that I've played and I've definitely got the hits on players, and it just feels like they're taking me out with 2 bullets. But it feels like the game is either behind. I've seen spikes in my ping and my latency, and I actually did a live stream not too long ago, and it was just spiking. I felt like I was seconds behind the game. So it's nice to see that they'll do improvements, and it's good to see how clear he's been about it as well, to say this thing's not going to be fixed overnight. We're going to have to continuously monitor it. We're going to have to continuously look into it. Hopefully we can improve it and make it better and better and better. Now, we're 2 weeks in. We've got 4 more weeks before season 1. We are in the pre-season, and we're going to get 3 new maps as well. We're going to get new guns. We're going to get a new faction as well. So I'm really excited to see that. And I'm really excited to see what's next for XDefiant, even with a lot of the issues that is going on for me anyway. The balance of the games is fine, but I think you feel like you're in a sweaty lobby when you have issues with hit reg, and you have issues with the netcode, and you have issues with, you know, with your ping spike and latency and things like that as well. So I think that makes the game feel a little bit more against you, and especially if you're a couple of seconds ahead of the play and the feel of the game, and the game's only catching up to you, it just makes you feel like you don't want to play the game. And I can understand that, but you know, we have a lot of things to look forward to. We have rank play coming into it. We have a lot of updates coming for this game, and I'm sure they'll like to get a lot of things fixed before season 1 launches. So big patch coming next week, which I'm excited for. And then also we'll probably get a patch then just before season 1 launches, and I'm excited to see that. And look, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, don't forget to hit the like, hit the sub, hit that notification bell, and it would really help with the algorithm. Thanks for taking the time to check out this video, and I will catch you on the next one.